This morning we are trying to clear this section of woodland. This is where we are going to put the new log store, the stacking bay for all of the spruce wood when it comes down. So we need to clear it all. Underneath there are several big fallen trees, so they need to be chainsawed up, chopped into logs. But as you can see, there's loads of brambles, so we need to trim all of that to get to the fallen trees. This space is big enough to put the proposed stacking bay without touching any trees, because these trees behind me are dead standing wood, so we can get rid of these, which means there's a big enough space to be able to put the 10 by 12 stacking bay that we need. So that's going to be today's job. Probably take more than today, but we'll start that today and see how things go. This is the space that we've now cleared. It took a lot longer than the week, but we've got it pretty much cleared. We need to come in here and just grab out the brambles, a few trunks and things that still need to be moved on, but pretty much we're there. The hedge is looking nice. We have counted to see how much we've got that's lived and how much has died. We think we're about 12% that's not survived, which we're quite happy with, bearing in mind we had at least 4 heat waves this spring, summer. So the fact that we've managed to keep 80% alive is, well, 88% alive is brilliant for us, and we're very happy. The polytunnel has come into a world of its own. It seems to have enjoyed being left unattended for a while, and it's a bit of a jungle in here, which is absolutely amazing. Step inside the polytunnel. This is a baby boo. I think it is well and truly done, so I'm gonna harvest all of those. So many fruits from it. These baby blue pumpkins, I don't think they're quite ready to be harvested, but the vine is really struggling. I think it's got powdery mildew, so I'm going to get rid of it, harvest all the pumpkins, and hopefully if I leave them indoors they'll be able to cure and harden off a little bit. But there's plenty on here. So we'll just see what we get. This is the first time I've grown this variety, and I'm really impressed just how many little pumpkins I've managed to produce on this one vine. Very prolific. It has also done a blinding job of spreading all over the polytunnel. I mean, this one definitely doesn't seem hardened off enough, but for now I'll go with eating him and saving some of the others. I'm also not sure that having all of this in the greenhouse with the powdery mildew is doing everything else any good. So by harvesting and getting rid of this guy, it means everything else has got a bit more of a chance. This is what I've harvested, so a nice little pile. Some of them are a good colour, some of them are still quite green, as you can see, but as I say, I'll pop them on the side, see if they'll cure up a bit. My maze of tomatoes, absolutely brilliant. So this is literally down the middle, a whole row. What I didn't realise is that the dahlias that I planted from seed will actually produce a rhizome, so I will be able to dig those up and replant them next year. I've got some beautiful dahlias in here, some really unique, beautiful, different colours. My understanding is that if they're grown from seed, you never quite know what you're going to get. My sweet potato slips have just been kicking out the slips and not quite sure what to do with them, so I've put them in here and maybe they'll last till next year, maybe they won't. We'll see. Another fine specimen of aubergine surrounded by sweet potato. And this looks like another little loofah here. Again, these guys have they've been planted for ages and just done nothing, and now they seem to be bursting into life. Down this end I have planted some turmeric, which I bought literally from the supermarket, a few rhizomes, planted them in, and they seem to have done really well. I've succession planted some salad mixes in here. See how they go. I've got some spinach coming up already, which is lovely. And we'll just see whether I can get some salad to grow through the winter. And I think these are some beetroot that obviously fell out of the packet and made that home. And this side is full of colour. Thank you for watching our latest episode of Mansion Copse Farm. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. And if you'd like to continue watching our journey as we transform this land, click subscribe and the little bell and you will get notified when we issue a new video. Thanks very much.